When you cheated on her, this is what you actually did. When you cheated on her, you probably thought that it was nothing special. You were with another girl, so what? Let me tell you that your so what has a lot hiding behind it. You don't see what you have done. You don't think that there was anything wrong with it because you enjoyed yourself. Even if you had a nagging feeling in your chest telling you how wrong it was, you still ignored it enough to proceed. You enjoyed the company of someone else while she thought of you and her love for you. When you touched this other woman, did you even for a moment think about the girl who loved you and how your actions would affect her? Or is your heart so cold and detached that you didn't feel the pain when you touched the skin of someone who wasn't yours to touch? Did you know how much this would affect the woman who loved you no end? Did you even care when you looked into her eyes and saw her heart break right then and there? For one moment, did you even think that you were doing anything wrong? You mustn't even be aware of what you actually did when you cheated on her. The moment she found out and confirmed it, she knew she would never again be the same person. I can tell you that the moment will forever echo somewhere in the back of her mind. The moment you cheated on her, you lost someone who actually wanted to be yours. She was someone who was genuinely excited to see you every single day. You lost a girl who wanted to spend each morning next to you and who wanted to watch you fall asleep each night. She was the only girl who smiled when you did the most basic tasks around the house. She found it endearing when you would laugh so hard that your eyes would turn into crescent moons, or the way you always stole little glances her way. She's a woman who appreciated every single part of you. You chose someone else over her out of your own selfishness, and you decided that she didn't deserve your loyalty. You couldn't give the most loyal woman your loyalty. Do you really believe that men aren't lining up to have just a moment of her attention? She couldn't even see them because her love for you blinded her. She didn't pay attention to anyone else because she thought that you were too precious to lose. Obviously, she thought wrong because you weren't worthy of her in the first place. However, she kept on believing that you were the only one she could ever love. When you cheated on her, you lost a friend. She wasn't just your wife and you know it. She was your friend before anything else. Whenever you were stressed or anxious about something, she was the one to give you her undivided attention. You never had to go somewhere else for advice because there was no one who listened to you better than she did, and she knew you and your struggles like no one else. So, you decided that she was worth losing and you cheated on her? You wanted someone else for a night more than you wanted a lifelong friend. Let me tell you that your priorities are really messed up. You are so superficial and ungrateful that you disgust me. How dare you take her for granted? How dare you make her feel so worthless after everything that she did for you? She is now sitting at home alone. She is doubting herself more than she ever did before, and because of what? Because of a man who thought that one night of pleasure was worth the pain in her chest? Because of a coward who, instead of telling her how he felt, simply went out and tore her heart out of her chest. You fool of a man, you do not deserve the love she was ready to give you. She was ready to spend the rest of her life with you. She was ready to see you at your worst and still stay by your side. You could have seen her smile every day, but you chose to see her heart break. You watched it break right there in front of you. She didn't believe it was true. She couldn't think of why you would do that. That's why she will forever believe that she was the one who pushed you away. She will believe that you chose to cheat on her because she didn't love you the right way. The actual truth is that you were greedy and you were selfish. You wanted more than everything she gave you each and every day. When you cheated on her, you ensured that she would never trust anyone again. When she gives love another try, believe me when I tell you, she will have trouble trusting him. She will want to be able to watch him walk out the door for a night out with friends, but her heart will still ache from fear. Even if he is the most loving and caring man who would never dream of cheating on her, something you obviously can't relate to, she will still need time to trust him fully. He will have to be patient, he will have to be understanding of her fears. It's not her fault that she is so paranoid now, it's your fault for doing that to her. Not only did you shatter her heart into a million tiny pieces, but you also left her alone to pick up all those pieces. She will rise above the fact that you cheated on her, but you will forever be labeled a cheater. She will move on. Once she meets a real man, he will show her how she was supposed to be loved this entire time, and he will show her that love isn't supposed to hurt. On the other hand, you will forever be known as a cheating husband, regardless of whether you decide to change your ways. Cheating is a choice, not a mistake. We all know the saying, once a cheater, always a cheater, which will follow you around for the rest of your life. That's why you have no right to ask for her forgiveness. You did this to yourself. This is what you actually did when you cheated on her. I hope it was worth it.